Alert as we bring in meteorologist Pete Mangione and take another look outside. Pete, when's the snow going to end?
Well, Kate, it seems like it's gone on forever, right? Even though most of the time it hasn't really come down that hard. This is a long-duration storm which finally comes to an end tonight. You can see on live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar. We've actually filled in some of these snow bands over the past couple hours. We had that lull overnight, and as we loop through about the past 3 hours, notice areas like Providence filling in a bit with this snow, so there may be some snow to contend with that's actually falling from the sky during the afternoon. Now, we did show you some of those higher snowfall amounts. Here are some of the snow losers, if you want to call it that, basically locations which didn't really get to that high in terms of snowfall amounts. Attleboro around 1.1 inches, New Bedford 2.3, Coventry around 2.0 inches, TF Green just 1.3, and Burville around 2.5. Now, we still have a little bit left to go from the storm, but we are anticipating about 1 to 3 additional inches of snow on top of what's already there. And keep in mind, some places like South Kingstown had close to 5 inches from that heavy burst of snow yesterday afternoon. So as we look at the camera here in Narragansett, you'll notice a couple things. We have some ice on the lens. Looks like that just fell off there. And we are seeing generally some wet roads. Most of the roads seem to be in pretty good shape, but as the sun starts to set tonight, some of the side roads, some of the sidewalks, parking lots could get a bit slick as we lose some of the heating from the sun. Even though it's not sunny, there is enough energy kind of radiating through those clouds to provide just enough warmth to keep the temperatures a little bit above freezing in spots. In fact, we're right at freezing in Providence after being below freezing for most of the morning. The wind is out of the northeast at 8 miles an hour. Notice that camera from Providence, I just showed you the snow coming down at a decent clip. Look at some of the rest of our temperatures. We're actually at 32 in Providence, 35 New Bedford, 32 in Newport. We are at 30 in Westerly, still below freezing here in Smithfield at 28. So the storm will continue to race away this evening. As it moves by to the north and the east, it may deliver one final lashing of snow. Let's walk you through that process. This is around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Notice light to moderate snow continues, perhaps mixing with some sleet at times for the south coast. This evening, now remember, as the sun starts to go down, this is when things could become a bit slick. And then notice the darker bands of blue kind of developing across eastern Massachusetts later on tonight. That's where we could have accumulations which are a little bit higher than the rest of our area, but again, 1 to 3 the general rule, maybe a few isolated amounts, around 4 additional inches for places like Plymouth County, Massachusetts. And then into tomorrow afternoon, we're dry, the storm is pretty much gone, but we are left with some clouds and certainly some breezes. Saturday will be a breezy day. So just be mindful of a few potential icy spots tonight, especially after 7 or 8 p.m. Temperatures going back below freezing down to around 31 at midnight. And in that 7-day forecast, it's nice to finally see a break in the action. Tomorrow will be a breezy day, especially early with some clouds around, with temperatures only getting to the mid-30s or so by Saturday afternoon, and then back below freezing early Saturday evening, and then it will be fairly chilly Saturday night into Sunday morning. Notice we get down to around 20 on Sunday, but that's a Providence temperature. Outside of Providence, you could easily slip into the mid-teens. Sunday afternoon, mid-30s, and then we're watching our next fast-moving system. By fast-moving, what this means is that it's not likely to produce much in the way of snow accumulation. In fact, for our area, it may be in the form of all rain with some snow just to our north and west at some of the higher elevations. And then how about temperatures in the 40s? Finally, instead of the 30s, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's nice to see that after being stuck with highs around freezing like we've had today. You can always get more information on our website at WPRI.com. But Kate, we are not quite done with this rather pesky snow system just yet.
All right. Well, at least we have some hope in the future with some dry, warmer weather in store.
Yes, that'll be nice.
Thanks, Pete. We have a program